asked our audience to send us some questions.
Yeah.
And we've had some of the most,
Oh my days.
like some of the most craziest questions that I have ever heard. So it was, you will help me a little bit. So the first one, which I wanted to really talk about was this. She said, I was invited on a holiday by my boyfriend.
Yeah.
So I assumed he was covering the trip. But when we got there, he asked me to split the bills.
Okay.
Hotels, meals, everything. Like what sort of it? I was in shock. Was I wrong to expect him to pay since he invited me? Faith, what do you think? Like, what is wrong with the men of these days?
Princess
Are they even
men.
men anymore?
Princess men.
What?
But it depends though, okay? We could look at it
You think
analytically.
it depends?
So it depends on
Okay.
the ethnicity. You get what I mean?
Okay, we don't do that where we come from.
Exactly. We
that.
don't.
No, we don't do that. No.
You
Well,
know-
unless maybe the ones that were born here.
So that's why I said that it depends on where they are from. You know, if you're from like Africa, especially Nigeria, where I come from,
Yeah.
the man on his own, he knows that he is the one that's going to
Yes.
foot the bill. And if he doesn't have the money, there's no discussion of any.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
There's no discussion.
No discussion about
Okay.
especially when who invited who,
So he invited her.
and now you
So
say
why didn't he tell her
Yeah.
that, okay, I'm inviting you, but I'll need you to foot some
Yeah.
of the bills? Because at least, let her know.
exactly.
So, lady, I hope you're not still
Yeah.
with this man, because,
I know.
personally, if my daughter comes and tells me, oh, mommy, no.
Yeah.
I'm telling her, dump him
Yeah.
immediately. Like, because if you're inviting someone for a trip, you want to have a good time with her as well.
Exactly.
And then you want her to pay for her meal, even something as simple as a meal.
Especially during the dating phase, like you are trying to woo her, you're trying to get her.
No, she did say my boyfriend.
Yeah,
So they are dating,
They're
yeah.
dating, yeah. So you're not even married, whereby, when you're married, sometimes you could be like, oh, okay, let me just take charge of this one, and you get what I mean. But during that dating phase, you're trying to, you overworking. That's the
Yeah.
man now. He's trying to get her in her good
He's trying
graces.
to get in her good graces.
Yeah,
Yes,
so you
yes.
should be. So if now
Yeah.
you're already saying she should, what's gonna happen when when everybody's just like, okay,
Yeah.
nah.
I wish I can see her to ask if she paid actually, or she just packed her things and left.
what would you want her to? What would you recommend?
Though if it was me, I'll pack my things and leave. And you have to pay to send me back to where I
mean,
came from.
What zodiac sign are you?
I'm Libra.
Oh, I see. No nonsense.
No nonsense. We're soft,
Yeah.
but to a certain extent.
No nonsense.
No. That's that. I mean, does inviting someone on a holiday, if we want to look at this on a bigger picture,
Yeah.
does it automatically mean that you have to pay for it?
So if it's, for instance, it's a girl's trip, you get what I mean?
Yes.
Or it's a guy's trip.
Yeah.
You guys know that, right? Nobody's having any.
Yeah.
But when it's something that, you are the man, especially again, coming from Nigeria, I'm speaking
Yeah.
on my own ethnicity.
You
get what I mean?
Yes.
And because the way we see courtship from where we come from, it's you trying to, it's like a businessman trying to convince his investors.
Yeah, you're trying to woo her.
You're trying to woo
say,
her.
I can look
I
after
can
you
look after
when
you. I
come
can
into
take
my
care
home.
of you.
Yes.
So how will you be trying to tell somebody you can take care of them by telling them to split the bill?
the bills for a meal, to split the bills for a hotel. So is she supposed to go and sleep outside? And what if she doesn't have the money?
Yeah.
And you just led her on to
Red
the
flag,
trip.
red
flags
flag.
everywhere. Red flags everywhere. Oh my God, men are princesses now. Oh my God. Okay. So this is also about splitting the bill.
Oh
the
my
next
gosh.
question.
Yeah.
And it just, I don't know I really don't know what's happening. I really feel sorry for our children and their children, because
Yeah.
the word is this. Okay, so she said, I split all the bills with my partner, even though he earns more than I do.
Okay.
I also do most of the cooking, the cleaning, etc. sometimes I wonder, is this really a fair partnership, or am I just carrying too much load?
So in that case, like for instance, it depends on, I don't know. She said he's earning more
He's
than
earning
her.
more than her, but she's still expected to split,
So
to
is she
pay.
splitting equally? Because that's
I
another
don't
thing.
know. She just said, I split bills. I split all the bills. So every single bill
Yeah.
with my partner, even though he earns more than I do.
Mm-hmm.
I also do most of the cooking and cleaning. Of course, they never split that. Sometimes I wonder, yes, is this really a fair partnership? I mean, I would say it's a fair partnership, unless as I'm splitting the bills with you, you are also splitting the chores with me.
Exactly. And then even in the bill parts, right? It could be that if, for instance, is any more, he would like bring in 40 or 80% of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Then it could be fair. Do you get,
Yes.
because
Yeah.
he's earning more. So
Yeah.
it just depends on how they are able to, like, do you get what I mean? Because again, what I was saying about that dating part, because they are boyfriend and girlfriend. So for
Yes. This one
boyfriend,
is
this
married.
one is
Yes, a
this is a
relationship. Yeah.
relationship.
Yeah.
So I understand that. As I said before, when you're not in a relationship, you can now start talking about things like that. However, your income is higher than the other person.
Yeah.
If you have decided, because in some homes, the man will still stick to him, footing
Footing the
everything.
bill. Yes, that is what,
Yeah, but
yes,
now
that is what we
austerity
experience.
measures,
No, no, no.
the high
That,
cost of living
oh, please, you
crisis.
still have to be a man.
It's
You
not
still have to, it's
easy.
not easy, I
I mean,
know, but there are some things that you should not be meant to pay for as a woman. I
I
can say,
know.
okay, I'm going to do the shopping with my money, do
Yeah,
the little things here and there, shop for food for the house,
yeah,
the children, if they want to buy like dresses or
yeah,
whatever, but there are some things. I don't know exactly what she shares with her husband,
yeah,
but you can tell that this is a woman who is not happy.
yeah.
For her to even send such a
Of
question,
course.
she's probably somebody who is not happy
Yeah.
about the
If she
situation.
is, you know, contributing the same amount that he is also contributing as someone that is earning more, I feel like they should have a discussion
About
about it, because
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense if he's earning, because even in taxation, even in the economy, as an
Yes.
economist,
Yeah.
you wouldn't have to pay the same amount. Like, let's say you're earning like 30K pounds,
Yeah.
or let's say you are earning 200,000 naira,
Yes.
and then somebody is earning 1 million naira, and then
Yeah.
you want the same 1 million naira person to still be
Paying
or the
the same.
200K person will still be paying the same tax as the
Yeah.
1 million naira.
Even HMRC understands that
Exactly.
that
Even
maths.
do you know what I mean? So
Like,
yeah,
it's crazy. I
yeah.
think, okay, what is he doing with the remaining money?
And the thing
I
with
would
this,
want to know
do you know
then.
what? Because I had like a past relationship
Yeah.
like this, whereby the guy, he would always say that austerity measures, he's doing this, so because of that he doesn't have money to like take me out, whatever. But when he did break up, right, I was seeing him with, like, he
He would
had
do the
money.
same thing. Exactly. That's the thing. So
So
this
yeah,
man would do what he's not doing
doing,
now in
yeah,
this marriage with
exactly,
someone else.
yeah.
He would even work 2, 3, 4
Of course,
jobs
he would
and
go
do
and
it.
look for. He will even take
Yes.
a loan. He
I
would
oh
put his house as
Exactly.
security
That
for
is
that
what I
lady.
always say. A man would do for you what he feels you
Yeah,
deserve
yeah.
and what he feels you've
It's the ones
tolerated.
that they don't have any plans for. You. They always give excuses
Yes.
why they
Yeah.
cannot, why
Yeah.
they can. So once he's just doing, just get a big bag. This black, just fold him. I didn't
And
say that, but
you did say that. And also, don't tolerate it. Probably she's
exactly.
tolerated it for too long. It has become
Or
a
a norm.
pattern.
Yeah.
He's used to it. So now that, you want to now talk about it, he's like, but you've been doing it since.
So that is why I said the first dates,
Yeah.
things like this, talk
You
about
need to
them. Because
talk about
stop
things
talking about
like
how
this.
spicy the chicken is and
Yeah.
how it's not.
Yes.
When you go there, say, I don't like guys that will be telling. Just tell him now. So
Yeah.
that if he is that kind of a guy, you would know.
You would know.
You are not already like neck deep into it.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
And I told my husband from day one.
Yeah.
In fact, I didn't even need
I
to
also
tell
told
him.
him.
Sef.
No, I told him.
I was like,
I
I said,
saw this.
see, you can you see my life before you came in?
Looking
I don't
fresh.
lack anything. So if you're coming in, you're just going to add to
Top
it,
up.
not remove from it. So you have to make sure that you're able to look after me, not just look after me, or look after me the way that I deserve, the way even higher than I can do for myself.
Yeah.
You know, so he knew from day one, I am not going to be doing 50-50. You pay 50% of the mortgage, I pay 50%. Am I a tenant in your house? Or I would rather just stay in my father's house then. And, you know, and even at that, my father will still pay the house rent.
Actually.
Yeah.
Actually.
So these, when I see things like this, I'm
now you've said
always appalled. I'm like, is this really happening? Did they make this up? Because I honestly, I cannot relate to it.
It happens though. I've heard a lot of things like this.
Okay, let's move to the next one. I've been with my partner for years. We live together. We share the bills. We save
My God, what's
together.
happening?
But we are not engaged.
Okay.
Did you hear that? So she's playing the role of a wife, but she's not a wife, right? She said, we live together. We share the bills. We save together. Mistake. But
they
we are
save
not
together.
They save to our biggest mistake. But we are not engaged. I'm starting to feel like I've given wifey energy without a ring. Yes. Is it wrong to want financial, emotional commitment to match?
It's not wrong at all. You know, it's not. Honestly speaking. But yeah, it's how long have they been dating?
I don't know. She hasn't missed. She said for years.
Yeah.
So you've been with a partner for years. You're saving with the partner, which is like even so wrong. Like have your own account. You're, my God, you're living in the same. You're literally playing the role of a wife when you're not a wife.
As a banker, I wouldn't advise that. Like you can save on your own, but we've seen so many cases, of things that happen when you do save together. I've seen a couple that, they saved together. It was not like all this, what they call it, joint account. I'm not against it. Well, maybe I might be against it, but you do what makes you happy, what makes you sleep at night. But, they had this whole joint. And the funny thing is, my colleagues were talking about this whole thing. And all of a sudden, they came and said, the woman just said she doesn't want to go ahead with the marriage again. And then took everything literally and only left like, I think, was it £20 or so in the account, and just took everything.
That man must have hurt her real bad.
I don't know if he hurt her or she hurt him. I really don't know, but it was so devastating. Do you get what I mean? Like, so it's one of those things, I don't know what's wrong with you just saving
on your own.
Like,
and what's wrong with you living in your own house too?
Sometimes they want to like maybe split the bills and all that. So that is why a conversation is very important in any relationship and all that stuff. Like, what do you want? Do you want a tenant? Okay, fine, I'm your tenant.
Yes, exactly.
Do you want like a sleeping partner? Like, they call it friends with benefits, whatever, which I don't advise, especially for women, because we have the tendency of always like catching feelings. And men,
and overcompensating.
If they say they are going to be friends with benefit, they will keep that their word.
Yes.
I've never seen any man that changed his mind. Maybe few, maybe 1%. I'm still yet to see. But you see, men, they will always keep to their words, but women will always change their mind. So you have to really like, explain that relationship. So let her have a conversation with the guy. Like, what are we doing?
See where they are going, what they are doing, because it's very obvious that the expectations are very different here.
Yes.
She probably has an expectation to be a wife. That's why she has mentioned wife here. And maybe he has another expectation.
That's the thing, misalignment. So they need to really talk.
So if you send this question, please have a sit down with
100%.
your boyfriend or your partner and have a talk. And I think from that talk, you will know where you actually stand. And then from there, you can then decide how to move forward. Okay, do we have more questions? Yes, I think we have two more. Okay, I was raised to believe a man should be the provider. I've picked out a lot of the provider because I'm like, as I was reading them, I just couldn't. I was like, maybe I'm too old. I don't know. Maybe this is what is trending now. So she said, I was raised to believe a man should be the provider. My partner wants 50-50
What's
always.
happening everywhere? 50-50 in
Sometimes
the air.
I know, sometimes I feel torn. Am I holding on to old school expectations, or is it just not the right match? It's not old school expectation. A man is a man, whether old school, new school, whatever school.
Yeah.
A man is a man. A man doesn't get pregnant, carry the children, give birth, look after. They are just roles that are meant for women that a man cannot fulfill.
Yeah.
There's nothing. My husband always says, no matter how much I love my children, there are some things that I just cannot do for them, that you were born. Do you understand? Because you're a
Yeah.
woman to
Yeah.
do for them.
Yeah.
And that is true. And he will say there are some things that you can never do as
Yeah.
a man that I was born to do because
That's so
I am
true.
a man.
Yeah.
Our thinking, our way of reasoning, everything is it's not the same. We were not built the same way. Women were built in a certain way.
Yeah.
Men were built, in a certain way, and which is true. So in situations like this, I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. You're not old school for sure. I can say that.
Yeah.
Maybe, if you're looking for something and you don't have it, maybe keep looking. Yes, it's obvious
I
that
spoken.
yeah, it's obvious that she's looking for something
Yeah.
in a marriage or in a partner, and she doesn't have it. Well, she's not married to him, so that's a
So
good
what
thing.
would you say if they are married? Do you think like she should still keep looking if the marriage is not working?
If they are married, I would say they should have a conversation. I
Yeah.
would say they keep looking because, these are
Yeah.
things that you talk about before you
Exactly.
get married.
That's what I was
because
saying. Yeah.
marriage is not, it's not a
Exactly.
joke.
Honestly speaking. So that's why I'm so like into like that first date, especially
Yes.
let's say the first 3 months, because people are always saying talking stage, and then when you ask them what are you guys talking about, it's whether the sun came up that day, rain fell, have you eaten, have you what is that?
Yeah.
That's the foundational stage whereby feelings have not really like setting. You might just be having infatuation or, oh, this guy is so fine and all that. But you need to be asking those salient questions, or you need to be signposting that, okay, I'm this kind of girl that likes things like this.
Yeah.
Don't hide yourself. If you're a girl that likes a guy to take you out to to eat and to like,
Yeah.
don't go and be saying that I'm going to support you.
Yeah.
I'm going to be
I'm a very chill person.
I'm a very chill person.
I don't really care.
I don't really care.
Make your expectations known.
Amen. Once you say that, they'll just hit the
Yes,
nail.
they'll just hit the nail.
And that is how it will
That's
form the
how it will
trajectory
go.
of the relationship. Meanwhile, deep in your heart, you are not that kind of a
Yes.
person.
Yeah.
So always stay true from the
Yeah.
beginning.
Okay. I always offer to pay even when he says
These are the things. Why you off? That's what I'm saying. You know, you have set
What
that
is
precedent.
wrong with some children?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
Okay, let's wrap up.
Yeah.
Okay. I've always offered to pay even when he says he's got it. I don't want to seem like I'm taking advantage of him. But deep down, I wish I could just relax and be taken care of without feeling the guilt. So basically, you're doing this to yourself.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be very, very, straight up.
If that is what she wants, to be taking care of herself, and
Of
the guy is not
herself,
taking care of
yes.
you,
And why are you offering to pay the bill when a man has taken you out, when he hasn't asked you to? And who told you that you're putting pressure on him? Did he voice that to you?
that's another
So you
very
need to sit
important
down
question.
and have this talk with him.
Yeah,
He's
true.
probably not even thinking like that. He's probably thinking that's your love language.
Giving acts of service.
That's your love language.
Oh
Oh my God. Okay.
my, that was so funny.
Faith, it was so lovely having
Thank you so much,
here
Ivy.
in her space. And
you.
thank you everyone for sitting and watching this episode. I hope you totally enjoyed it. And of course, follow us on our social media. Give us a like, and we'll see you in our next episode.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.